What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Rekt League. I got some kind of bad news. So every time there's a new patch, you can't go out and replay your replay files. The replay files become obsolete in quotes. So I won't be able to show you guys Air versus Mount Drake what actually happened in game. Supposedly that's lost forever. If anyone has a workaround, please let me know. But what I can do is show you guys what the picks and bans were. So I'm going to throw this over to the main screen and just pick through them real quick. So this is for game 1, and in game 1, it doesn't show the title here, but in game 1, Team Mountain picks up the W. Alright, let's go through the bans. So they took out Tarek from Team Drake. Although, why is this not working? Oh, no. Okay. There we go. Team Airdrake takes Anivia away. I'm going to kind of rapid fire these. Also, I have a huge resolution on my screen, so it looks really small. Maybe I zoom this in. Okay. Ben Shen. Cyan. So, Team Mountain had first pick in game 1, and they insta-locked their cannon right off the bat. I'm also subconsciously using them and they because I played on Team Drake, so I'm also refraining from using we to refer to Team Drake. Team Mountain locks in the cannon. Team Drake takes Cho and Shyvana. And Team Mountain picks the bot lane. And last ban was Mal's. So that has all the bans locked in. So Team Drake actually blinded TF here, which was, I guess, technically a mistake. We thought we were picking 2 in a row there, so that was definitely us just being busters. Sorry, Team Drake just being busters. And Mountain picks up the Swain and the Jarvan. So there you have it. Those are the teams for game 1. Essentially what happened in the game, Mountain's bot lane got ahead. Their Swain mid lane got ahead. Also, the Swain did go mid lane. The Kennen went top lane. There was just no good moments for Team Drake. This Lucian pick was awful because with these 2 giant AoE circles of Kennen and Swain, there was just no moment or opportunity for the Lucian to do any damage. And that was kind of similar for the TF. The TF took the Boots talent instead of starting with Boots, so his lane was harder. I don't know how this game felt from Team Mountain side. I never got a chance to ask them. But they picked up the W, so probably pretty good. Let me go ahead and reset this. Give me 2 seconds. got everything copied in. Just gonna find the notepad. My notepad cheat sheet for game 2. Alright, and we're back into it. So game 2, Drake picked up the win. So both games, blue side won. I believe the bans were the same for both teams. So we kind of, or being on Team Magic, I kind of was expecting them to go back to this cannon, which they do. Team Mountain picks the cannon and the Tristana. So this rotation is kind of where a little bit of a snag, which I'm going to talk about momentarily, was hit. Team Magic picked Ivern, and we didn't, at this point right here in the draft, on the mid laners chip pick, we just kind of like didn't think of anything until like the last 5 seconds, and we panicked and said just pick a mid laner. So our mid laner went to go pick a mid laner. Or no, it was Braum. We went to pick a Braum, and then he didn't get it and accidentally picked a Nocturne here. Or not accidentally, but like got auto-filled to Nocturne. So we asked Team Mountain to do a remake so we could get our real pick in, because seeing as we already had Ivern, we couldn't jungle the Nocturne. So we asked and they said yes, which was very nice of them. Thank you, Team Mountain. So yeah, so Mountain blind picked this win. Also, when we did the remake after the Nocturne was picked, he picked this win. We kind of like knew he was gonna pick this win already. It wasn't like a huge surprise, I guess. But I guess it technically was an advantage. So continuing on with the bans. So here, Team Magic, seeing as the other team was nice enough to run back the pick ban when we made a mistake, we decided to throw the Garen ban, half 50% for the memes, 50% to penalize for us fucking up the draft phase. Yeah, so there you have it. That was the team comp. Basically, Air's bot lane got ahead, I think. Yeah. And the Ivern and the Braum basically just sat on the Twitch the whole game. Kept them alive. The Gangplank and the Malphite would split, and whenever a team fight broke out, the Malphite was just having some really effective ults. Really hard to play around. The Swain got really fed as well, again. Was just a monster. So, that... Gulen is Team Mountain's mid laner. His Swain is very difficult to play around. I think the Twitch had some kind of advantage in the range. Like, one of the only auto or AD carries that can like actually hit Swain and Kennen from outside of their ult range, which is very useful. Yeah, so they have it. I don't know what else to say. If you want to just like look at these pick bans more, you can just like pause the video here. I'm out. Have a good one. Have a good day.